Hey everyone, welcome back to the patch notes. A new patch again. It's not been in a long time, the last patch. So here we are again. Already played a game on this patch and it felt good. I mean, it didn't really play anything super relevant to this patch, but it felt good. It was a pretty competitive game. So pathing targeting. Units are now faster to attack at required targets. Increased bandwidth for issuing new orders. Fix some stuck unit cases. Okay, so if here's what you have to do if this occurs. If this still happens. Or like this happens. Or in general if something happens. Um then there's a few tips here that you can use. Alright. Granddaddy. Fix the bug where a constructive exoskeleton wasn't disabled when attacking. I hope this works now because I've seen it several times that it didn't just take when he took damage that it reset this, but that sometimes even when he was hitting, when he obviously is in a fight, he was still regenerating, and this caused some people to take a lot of damage on 10. I even lost the game on 10, but I think it was not because of this. I think it wasn't. Okay, uh, I'm not sure though. Mini bosses now spawn in the center of the wave, but they may still work to the side if blocked. Actually, I haven't really paid too much attention to this. On 5, it seemed. I mean, of course, it's a little bit different now, so it doesn't matter too much now if you build left or right side, I guess. Um, but still, this felt good. I held 5, so I don't know. 15. Honestly, I felt like I did better on 15 than normal with the boss spawning in the middle, kinda. I don't know. That's probably because my build is just bad, and I'm usually just building. Maybe I'm just building bad usually when the boss is on the left side, and I should build completely different. But so far it looked pretty good. Summon pets are now summoned a maximum of 200 range in front of a summoner. Affects Gateguard, harming a lot of death Hades. Yeah, that often happened. That there was not enough space for the Gateguard or Harbinger summons, and then they were just spawning pretty far away from them, and that's not what should be. Like they should be close to them, so they can maybe even protect them if needed. We have 21 fixed bug where the Mythium received message. Okay, so just something small. 3v3 games was a bug. There was a bug in custom games. King, slightly improved King AI. Alright, so new player ratings. So this mostly affects people that are new to the game, that have not played 30 games yet, and people playing with them. So new players gain 2 times the rating points per game, so for the first 30 games. And non-new players who are party with a new player gain or lose only 0.5. So if you play with someone, with a friend, and he's bad, you only lose 0.5. But if you play with someone who's probably a smurf, you also only gain 0.5. So yeah, that should help a little bit. And it should also help new players to correct their rating faster. So if someone just played 5 games and he got matched with 1200, that he decays to below 1200 as quick as possible, that he loses rating, because he's obviously not that strong yet. Okay, and they increased the penalty to parties as well, because you could. I see again some ways how you can abuse that, but it's way harder to abuse now. So that should be completely fine. And it shows in green and red now the plus and minus. That's just a small cosmetic fix. All right. Duels will now always be lined up positionally against other duos, if possible. So that basically means if both teams have a duo, then they will fight each other. So red and blue will be the one duo, and the other duo on the other team is going to be yellow orange. Okay, so some matchmaking, play versus AI. Rating decay. Now you lose 3 ratings per day. That's for now. I think they just haven't implemented it yet. That it's just um, based on last gameplay. For now, it's just logging in. So people, if someone logs in once a month, he's not gonna lose rating for now. But in my opinion, rating decay is not the biggest issue right now. So yeah, fix some crash issue, fix an infinite loading issue, fix the bug whether that wasn't fully hidden. Spectate. Oh yeah, I was like, oh, did they add spectator and I missed it? But that's just yeah. So there's a spectate function in the game that is only available to a few people though. Like I can use it, for example, but you need to start a custom game, and the game has to have open spots basically. So you can only observe a 1v1, 2v2, or 3v3. In the 4v4, like there's a max spot of 8 right now, which means you could do that, but then you would play 4 versus 3 kinda. I don't know if you can even play 4 versus 3. So yeah, but that could be interesting for the upcoming 2v2 tournament slash league. Um, Reconnecting and a message, okay. Oh yeah, that was important. Yeah, that's something I really wished for. Added the income X debug comment to set here. Okay, so that's a new debug mode. Now to the balance, now to the important part. Shared workers on cross dual building. Workers are now shared between you and your cross partner. This means if you have 6 workers and your partner has 2 workers, you will each game with him as if you have 4 workers. Half workers are supported, so if you have 4 workers and your partner has 3 workers, you'll each game with him as if you had 3.5 workers. Worker sharing for cross partners only applies when at least one player is in the middle. This removes a major frustration point when playing against cross, defending against the income who had 3 workers in wave 1 and 10 workers by wave 7. Yeah, so people sending Dino or like Dino Snail on 3, and it was almost not holdable, and always the incomer having the big send and the other guy kind of starving the guy he's sending to, and this should be way better now. And therefore also that attack speed got debuffed a little bit. I might try cross. I might try it. Like the guy I'm playing with said he would like to try it, and yeah, we might do that. I think it still has potential, but you like with all the cross changes and dual building changes, it's just hard to keep up with the meta because you always have to find something new again on how to make it worth. But I think you can play it. Okay, so King, Giant Slayer, max health damage 3.5% to 5%. So that's for example stronger against the mini boss in 15. Or versus high health targets in general as like bosses or level 13. Which makes those waves less yeah. Not used that much. Okay, element change. Disciple just changed like damage attack speed changed a little bit, so he clears wave 1 plus snail. Starcaller. Yeah, I think he was 3 hitting wave 1, which made Disciple a pretty weak start. Starcaller is just getting changed, so he's keeping up with the Disciple with the same attack speed. By Archer nerfed, Nightmare buffed. Oh, no Bone Crusher buff. Oh, interesting. But Nightmare buff, that also surprised me because in my opinion, I mean, we've had Nightmare at 1000 HP already, and even there was like, yeah, the damage potential is super high, so I don't know. Okay, interesting. Even more health. That's gonna help Nightmare. That's really helping because sometimes that's what matters. The last 20 HP there. Grove Ranger, nerf on the health, buff on the damage again. Okay, so long ago they had like this big change that you will use them more early, and now they are reverting a little bit of the health. Bazooka. Oh, way less damage now, but like almost unchanged DPS, but way faster. Now perfectly 3 shots wave 1. Okay, that means Bazooka wave 1 is so much stronger. That means Power Start is no problem at all anymore. Or it probably still is, but it's definitely better already. You might... Okay, you might actually... The new Pyro Start might be Pee-wee double Bazooka. Oh no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work because you have to... Okay, maybe the new start is gonna be 2 Bazooka. That might work. I don't know. Okay. APS, DPS, almost unchanged damage, slightly upped. Now clears wave 1 plus snail. Okay, so you can do APS start now if you want to. Which they thought would work before already, but I've tried it a few times and it always fails. And MPS just got changed a little bit to match the attack speed as well. Berserker health up, Leviathan another buff to aura this time with more range. That's okay, interesting. And then we have mercenaries brute damage up as always. Brute has been buffed every single patch. Come on. Like, okay, I mean, it only gives 15 income, but I think brute is definitely strong, probably to punish some people on wave 5. Scorpion King health down and the Scorpion health as well, which means you have more possibilities now to push 4 rockets before wave 5. I really, really like that. And then Maccabeus, 2k more HP. Apparently it was too easy. That's understandable. And they buffed 21 a little bit more because, yeah, it felt weak. I think it's still not a wave where you usually die on the first one, where you probably lose on the second one. Because the damage is unchanged. And if you have units that can tank good there, then this extra HP is not really going to do something. But yeah, that's it for now. It was actually a longer patch with a lot of like matchmaking updates, client updates. Yeah, but a lot of changes as always. So thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, I actually really wonder if I should start APS or double bazooka, if I should try that. Probably gonna do it in a custom game first. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and see you again next time. Bye bye.